a guy went to the kosel, and he's davening in front of the kosel, and a guy runs over to him and says, "Oh my God, I have been looking for you for years." This guy has payas and a beard, and this guy also has payas and a beard. He says to him, "I can't believe I met you here." He says, "What are you talking about?" He says, 3 years ago, where did you live? The guy that was praying by the wall, he says, "I lived in Tel Aviv." He says, "I know." He says, 3 years ago, I was totally not a dati. I was not religion. I was totally irreligious. He said, there's a street in Tel Aviv that has movie theaters and movie stores, blockbusters, movie stores. And in their windows, they have pictures of women that are not dressed. He says, I was standing on the corner with my friends, and you were walking down the street, and you were looking at the floor the whole time. And my friends were making fun of you. They were looking, look at that Jew. Look at him. They're all Jews also, right? The Chilonim. They said, look at him. Ah! He's got his face down on the floor. Look, he just passed that beautiful girl in that picture, in that picture, in that picture. What a loser. And I looked at you and I said, what does this guy have that he doesn't want to look at those pictures? What does he have that's more precious and more exciting and more interesting than those pictures? And I ran after you, and you got onto a bus, and you were gone. So I went into a yeshiva, into a school. And I went up to a rabbi, and I told him the story. That I was standing on the corner, and I watched this Jew, and he went through a whole street of movie theaters with all these pictures and posters. He never looked up once. And I said, Rabbi, what are you teaching these boys here that is so precious that this guy wouldn't even look up for 1 second? What do you got that's more fascinating and more stimulating and more exciting than those pictures? What do you got? Can I see your books? You got pictures in your books. And he started looking through the books for pictures, no pictures. So what do you guys got? So the rabbi was smart enough. He said, come tomorrow morning, I'll learn with you for 10 minutes. I'll show you what we got. So I went to that yeshiva for 2 years. And my dream in life was to meet the man that changed my life. And this guy's standing there, he's like, I don't even know you. I never met you. I never spoke to you. I had nothing to do with you. How could I change your life? He said, you set an example. I've been looking for you. And look at me today. And the guy was mamash, a firm religious guy. That's the power of a candle. Did he lose anything? He walked down the street and he looked on the floor. Did he lose anything by doing that? No. But he lit somebody else's candle. By a Jewish girl being dressed sneerstic and sitting on a bus, and an old lady walks in who's not Jewish, and you get up and give her your seat. You may never meet the people that you changed their lives. That they said, wow, I'm at public school, we would never do that. Where does this girl go? The yeshiva? What's that? Let's check it out. What have they got in their books? By setting an example.
Thank you for listening to the Guard Your Eyes Daily Chizuk broadcast. Pass them on to your friends and help spread Kedusha in the world.